Hi, my name is Julie Grancelli. I've been teaching for 10 years. I currently teach at Montview Elementary School in Aurora Public Schools. I teach 4th grade literacy, so I teach 2 sections of literacy. So Montview is a Title I school. The population there is roughly 80% Hispanic. It is a poor socioeconomic school, so it is a Title I school. Over 95% of the students receive free or reduced lunch. Most of my students have a Spanish background. I currently teach an ELD class once a day of all Spanish-speaking students, although this year I do also have a student who speaks Pashto. He's from Afghanistan. My current understanding of a multicultural education is just the ability to thoughtfully and effectively meet the needs of all learners. So being open-minded and considerate of all cultures and taking into consideration what each child has to offer and also what they need. So I think to teach in a culturally responsive way, you need to be aware of other cultures. You need to be aware of current events. You need to be aware of what is going on in the world and what different cultures are actually going through right now. For example, with our president wanting to build a wall, how are our Hispanic students responding and feeling about this, the current political situations. I have, since I do have my student who's from Kabul, I need to be able to be culturally responsive to him and aware of what he has been through, and just try to be ready to meet his needs. I think the attitude that you need is loving, welcoming, ready to help everyone, non-judgmental, and definitely tolerant. You need to be tolerant of all cultures and where they're coming from. What I already know or understand about the achievement gap, I guess I probably don't know specific figures, but I know that typically white students consistently perform higher than nearly all other cultural groups. I think much of this is probably due to socioeconomic levels, and probably also due to their ability to speak English. A lot of that relates to the accessibility they have to the tests, and also to the curricular materials can certainly play a factor into that. And would I feel comfortable talking about race in class? Absolutely. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to have those conversations about what each culture is going through, the trials that different cultures face, the inequity in the world, how we can address it. So it's actually one of my favorite things to do as a teacher. Any questions or concerns I have about the class at this time? Not a lot. I am currently trying to buy a house and getting ready to move, and so I'm a little overwhelmed, but I think I'll be okay, and I look forward to learning more about multicultural perspectives.